Red foxes are beautiful creatures, but their sudden stillness can signal something alarming. Imagine you're in a serene forest and a fox freezes, alert to danger. This is just a captivating sight, it's a warning sign of stress. Similarly, our attitudes toward money can trigger a kind of tension. Many dismiss the idea that our financial mindset impacts our well-being, unaware that viewing money as a friend or foe can trap us in a mental cycle, blurring the line between survival and unhealthy obsession. Picture yourself at the grocery store loading your cart, but each item feels like a weight. You can't escape the nagging thought, is this really worth it? This anxiety can spiral out of control. The issue runs deeper than just spending habits. When emotions intertwine with finances, we risk losing control. Money morphs into a living entity in our midst that can betray, comfort, or haunt us. Recall a time you stressed over a bill. It's not just about the numbers, it's a blend of fear, guilt, and frustration. This emotional turmoil mirrors that fox-tense stance, serving as a red flag. That fear can lead to regrettable choices, pushing you away from what truly matters, all because of your perception of money. Think of a friend who often borrows from you. You might feel resentment, but have you considered their perspective? They could be ensnared in the same emotional cycle. What if your anxiety about money strains your relationships? Financial stress can drive people away, just like that fox fleeing from danger. So what can you do? It's time to rethink your relationship with money. Instead of seeing it as a character in your life story, view it as a tool, like a map guiding you toward your goals. This shift in perspective may seem small, but it can make a world of difference. Reflect on this. What does your financial mindset reveal about you? Are you ready to break free from those mental chains? Start small. Change one habit, one thought, and watch what unfolds. Your journey with money doesn't have to be a stressful saga. You hold the pen to your own story. Have you ever wondered if your views on money might be a bit skewed? This mindset is just a personal quirk. It can be a subtle trap that catches you off guard. Many people unknowingly attribute human qualities to money, treating it as if it has feelings or intentions. Can you imagine seeing money as a friend, or even worse, as an enemy? This misunderstanding can shape your financial reality in ways you might not fully grasp. Picture yourself scrolling through social media where influencers flaunt their lavish lifestyles. You start to view money as a measure of success, a friend that promises happiness. But what happens when that friend turns on you, bringing debt, anxiety, and poor choices? The impact is significant. You're not just losing money, but sacrificing your peace of mind. Yet, this topic rarely gets discussed because it makes people uncomfortable. Many want to believe that money can solve their problems, but that's a dangerous illusion. Think about being in a relationship where you're always giving but never receiving anything in return. This is what your financial mindset might be doing to you. You invest in false beliefs, thinking that if you chase money harder, it will reward you. Here's the catch: as you pursue money, you often miss the warning signs. You start justifying expenses that don't align with your goals, like a dinner out here or an impulse buy, feeling like a small victory. Yet, you're losing sight of what truly matters. As you dig deeper, you may realize that personifying money leads to a toxic relationship. You begin to dread financial decisions, convinced that money has a mind of its own. Do you feel that tightening in your chest every time a bill arrives? That's the effect of this distorted perspective. So, what's the solution? It starts with awareness. Recognize that money is simply a tool, not a companion. Shift your perspective to see it as a resource to enhance your life rather than define it. Imagine managing your finances with clarity instead of emotion, making decisions based on logic, not fear. Can you feel that shift already? It's liberating. Consider this: what if you could redefine your relationship with money? What if true financial freedom comes from understanding it, not personalizing it? Take a moment to reflect on your next financial decision. Is it rooted in your values or based on a misguided story you've been telling yourself? You have the power to change that narrative. If this resonates with you, think about subscribing. Let's embark on this journey together and uncover the hidden truths that can transform your financial mindset. The path to clarity starts now. What if I told you that your mindset about money might be quietly sabotaging your financial future? You might not even realize it, but there's a hidden influence behind your bank statements and credit cards. This influence stems from treating money as if it has feelings, which can significantly affect your financial outlook. Imagine this: you're at a cafe sipping your favorite drink. You glance at your wallet, and suddenly your cash feels like a living entity, a companion you don't want to let down. This emotional connection can skew your decision-making in unexpected ways. Many people view money as just a tool, but what if it's more than that? When you start treating money like a friend, you risk becoming overly attached, making choices driven by emotions rather than logic. You are not just spending, you're engaging in a negotiation with an imagined companion. Now, picture yourself scrolling through social media, seeing others flaunt their wealth, and suddenly your bank account feels inadequate. That creeping envy can distort how you perceive your own financial worth. You're not just dealing with numbers, you're battling an unseen force that shapes your reality. But it goes deeper. When you start thinking of money as having a personality, you might hesitate to invest, feeling like you're betraying a friend. Even worse, fear could dictate your spending habits, leading you to believe that every dollar spent is a failure. You find yourself torn between the urge to splurge on experiences and the guilt of saving for the future. This internal conflict escalates, making what should be a simple decision feel monumental. Can you sense that tension? What if I told you the real challenge isn't the money itself, but how you perceive it? To break free from this cycle, you need to shift your mindset. Start viewing money as a tool, not a companion. Acknowledge its purpose and let it guide your decisions without emotional baggage. Imagine how liberating it would be to see money simply as a means to an end. You'd reclaim your power, making financial choices based on logic instead of emotion. As you reflect on this, consider how you talk about money.